Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Pawan's Learn Tech Hub. Well, my name is Pawan Kumariam. Presently, I am pursuing my second year of CSC in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today, we're gonna discuss on topic angles between regression lines. Here is an introduction to angle between the regression lines. What are they? Angles between regression lines are used to measure the degrees of association between two variables in a regression analysis. These angles provide insights into the relationship between the variables and the strength of the linear relationship. Understanding the angles between the regression lines can help in interpreting the results of a regression analysis more effectively. Here are some angle relationships like supplementary angles, complementary angles, adjacent angles, and even vertical angles. Definition of regression lines. Regression lines are used to model the relationship between two variables in a scatter plot. They represent the best fitting line that minimizes the sum of the squared errors between the observed data points and the predicted values. Each variable has its own regression line in a bivariate regression analysis. Slopes of regression lines. Slopes of the regression lines indicate the direction of the strength of the relationship between the variables. If the slopes are positive, the variables have a positive linear relationship. If the slopes are negative, then the variables have a negative relationship. Intercept of a regression lines. What are intercepts? Intercept of a regression line represents the value of the dependent variable when the independent variable is zero. The intercept provides additional information about the relationship between the variables. The intercept can help in understanding the starting point of the relationship between the two variables. And here is a graph where regression lines are represented. Calculating the angle between regression lines. The angle between two regression lines can be calculated using the slopes of the lines. The formula for calculating the angle between the two lines is given by tan theta will be equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 and m2, where m1 and m2 are the slopes of the two lines. Theta will be equal to tan inverse of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Interpreting the angles between regression lines. A smaller angle between regression lines indicates a stronger linear relationship between the variables. Angles closer to 0 degrees suggest a positive correlation, while angles closer to 180 degrees suggest a negative correlation. Understanding the angles between regression lines can help in determining the predictive power of the regression model. Importance of angles between regression lines. Angle between regression lines provides a quantitative measure of the relationship between the variables. They offer a visual representation of the correlation between variables in a regression analysis. Analyzing the angles between regression lines can help in making more informed decisions based on the regression model. Practical applications of angles between regression lines. Angles between regression lines are commonly used in the fields such as economics, finance, and social sciences to analyze relationships between variables. They can help in predicting future trends and making informed decisions based on the regression analysis. Understanding the angles between the regression lines can lead to more accurate forecasting and planning in various industries. Limitations of angles between regression lines. Angles between regression lines assume a linear relationship between variables, which may not always be in the case. They do not capture non-linear relationships or outlier in the data. It is important to consider other measures of association in addition to angles between regression lines for a comprehensive analysis. So here comes the end of this video. Here is the conclusion of this slide. Angles between regression lines provide valuable insights into the relationship between variables in a regressive analysis. Understanding the angles can help in interpreting the strength and direction of the linear relationship. Incorporating angles between regression lines in data analysis can improve the accuracy and reliability of regression models. Thank you.